Welcome. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of living organisms. The living world includes all things that can grow, reproduce, respond to their environment, and carry out essential life processes. Organisms are incredibly diverse, each unique in their appearance, structure, and functions. Yet they all share certain common life processes. Let's look at some key characteristics that all living things have in common. Growth. All living beings grow. Plants grow throughout their lives, while animals tend to grow up to a certain age. Respiration. To fuel growth, repair, and daily activities, organisms need energy, which they obtain through respiration, a process that converts food into energy. Nutrition. Every living thing requires food. Plants make their own food through photosynthesis, whereas animals depend on plants or other animals for their nourishment. Excretion. To stay healthy, organisms eliminate waste products. For example, humans use organs like kidneys and skin to help remove these wastes. Movement. Animals move around to find food, shelter, and safety. Plants, while largely stationary, show limited movement, such as bending towards sunlight. Reproduction. Living organisms reproduce to ensure the survival of their species. Sensitivity. Finally, living things are sensitive to their surroundings. They respond to changes or stimuli in the environment. Plants may grow toward light, and animals react to various external factors. The Earth is filled with an incredible variety of living organisms. To make sense of this diversity, scientists classify organisms based on similarities and differences in their structure and behavior. We typically divide living things into two main groups. Plants. These organisms produce their own food and are mostly stationary. Animals. They rely on plants or other animals for food and tend to move about. Further classifications help scientists study organisms systematically, down to the smallest details of their forms and behaviors. An organism's habitat is its natural home, such as forests, deserts, oceans, or mountains. Every species has special adaptations that allow it to survive in its habitat. Aquatic animals like fish have fins and gills for underwater living. Desert plants, like cacti, store water and have spines instead of leaves to minimize water loss. Adaptations are crucial for survival, helping organisms secure food, avoid predators, and reproduce in their unique environments. Living organisms are interconnected, relying on one another and the environment to thrive. This relationship forms a natural balance. Food chains represent how energy flows from one organism to another. Plants, or producers, are eaten by herbivores, which are in turn eaten by carnivores. Food webs are complex networks of interconnected food chains that illustrate feeding relationships within an ecosystem. Symbiosis describes mutually beneficial relationships, such as bees pollinating flowers. This helps flowers reproduce, and in return, bees collect nectar. Biodiversity, the variety of life, plays a crucial role in keeping ecosystems balanced. However, human activities like deforestation, pollution, and overhunting threaten biodiversity, disrupting this balance. It's essential to protect plant and animal life, conserve natural habitats, and adopt sustainable practices to preserve the living world. The living world includes all organisms that grow, breathe, feed, and reproduce. There's a vast diversity in living organisms, which scientists classify to better understand them. Adaptations are vital for survival in specific habitats. Interdependence among organisms creates a balanced ecosystem. Protecting biodiversity is essential for maintaining ecological balance.